1918, the factory of the Spanish Society of Shipbuilding was set up in Reynosa. It was initially dedicated to the manufacture of armament. As time passed by, it evolved to enter new sectors. Nowadays, Reynosa Works belongs to the company Sidenor. Sidenor is a leader in special long steels for several sectors, including automotive. Sidenor has industrial centres in the Basque Country, Catalonia and Cantabria, and commercial offices in Germany, France, Italy and the UK. Sidenor develops an extensive range of rolled steel products, wire rods, bars, flats, billets, cold finish, cold dawn, peeling, turning and straightening, and forged products, bars and flats. Our plant is one of the main producers of special steels and large castings and forgings in the world. Reynosa Works has the necessary production facilities to carry out a totally integrated process, from scrap to finished products. The production process starts in the melting shop in a 90-ton electric arc furnace and two secondary metallurgical installations, VAD and LF, which produce a maximum combined pouring capacity of 260 tons. These facilities provide the necessary steel for forging, with a maximum ingot size of 150 tons, casting and rolling. The necessary means to produce cast steel pieces up to 140 tons in finished machine conditions, responding to requests of several sectors such as heavy machinery, cement, mining, steel, shipbuilding and power generation. Highly qualified and experienced personnel define the casting processes, controlling the production cycle from the start to the shipment to the customer. In the forging shop, ingots are heated in moving half gas furnaces with great accuracy in the temperature control. 3 very versatile hydraulic presses of 2,000, 3,500 and 8,000 tons with their corresponding manipulators allow for the production of pieces and forged bars and flats of up to 70 tons in finished machine conditions. Crankshafts, shaft lines, rolls, shafts for power generation, pieces for heavy machinery, mining, cement and tool steels. Apart from these media, we have a specific facility for the production of continuous grain flow crankshafts for 4-stroke engines, a sector in which we are specialists and one of the worldwide leaders, accumulating decades of experience. Eduardo Chillida, the famous sculptor, produced several of his most famous works of art in our press. This department has the furnaces and auxiliary media to carry out all the heat treatments our products require. Bell furnaces and hearth furnaces up to 18 meters long and 350-ton loading capacity. Specific furnaces for crankshafts, a vertical furnace for backup rolls, a surface induction hardening shop for work rolls for cold rolling mills with installation for induction quenching and conventional quenching. Sub-zero treatments, quenching in oil and water. The machining and sub-assembly shop has more than 100 machine tools, most of them CNC. It is organized by product lines. The machining media are suited to deliver all the pieces produced in the forging and casting shop in finished condition. Large horizontal lathes and vertical lathes, boring machines, drilling machines, grinding machines, etc. In addition, we have prototype machines that are practically unique due to their large size and capacity. An installation that particularly stands out is the machining center for built-up crankshafts with a milling disc which has a diameter of 5.5 meters. Furthermore, in Reynosa Works, we can make sub-assemblies of up to 250 tons. Reynosa Works also produces special steel squared and rounded bars from 100 to 230 mm diameter for several destinations such as stamping companies, automotive, machining companies, the oil and gas sector, etc. In the rolling mill shop, the process starts by heating the ingots in a carriage furnace. Additionally, we have 3 soaking pit furnaces to heat steels that demand special heating cycles, such as high alloy steels, fornitriding steels, bearing steels, lead steels. Rolling starts in a 750 mm rougher mill, continues in an intermediate mill, and ends in a 550 mm finishing mill. Next, the bars are discarded by accurate abrasive cutting, precisely controlling the cutting process. After that, they are submitted to controlled cooling and after the operations of heat treatment, straightening and peeling, they are inspected in quality control facilities, where the bars are controlled automatically by ultrasonic testing, magnetic particles, 100% anti-mixing, weighed, tied and labeled. We also have a specific line for stainless steel. In Sidenor, the quality of our products is our maximum priority. We have ISO 9001, 2008, ISO 16949, PCAL 2120 NATO, Environmental ISO 14001, OHSAS 18001, Safety and Health Certification, and we are certified by the majority of the classification societies. The mechanical, metallurgical and chemical laboratories, with among other devices, has 2 spectrometers that are connected directly to the software that controls the foundry, US phased array equipment and 3D control. Research and development is a key competitiveness factor. Sidenor has always taken this view, and it owns one of the biggest R&D centers for steel in Europe. Our laboratory is equipped with the most modern media for the design and simulation of the production processes via finite element analysis, MagmaSoft and Deform, and tests of the manufactured products. Among the available installations, the induction vacuum melting and casting furnace, electronic microscope, or the automatic image analyzer stand out. In the transformation section, we have one of the best hot forming simulators, Gleeble, in which the ideal conditions of temperature and deformation for the forging and rolling processes can be determined. The most complex tests can be made to determine the fatigue resistance or to check the machining behavior, or the fracture testing from which we get the most representative data close to the real conditions of the pieces. Logically, the quality and capacity of a company is also reflected in the importance of the customers. Our products are present all over the world, and from Reynosa Works, we regularly supply the main manufacturers of engines, heavy machinery, mining, power generation, cement, shipbuilding, offshore, steel, automotive, tools, and other sectors that need forgings and castings. This is Sidenor Reynosa Works, a multi-product and multi-sector plant, proud of our legacy and great know-how, but looking to the future, committed to new materials and new sectors.